Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we'll be discussing about semiconductor stocks in India. So this is a follow-up video to the previous one where I had discussed 6 large cap companies or blue chip companies which could benefit from the semiconductor industry trend. In today's video, we'll be discussing about smaller companies that could benefit from the semiconductor industry trends. So before we get started, the standard disclaimer, this is only for informational educational purpose. You need to consult with your own financial advisor before you take any financial decisions. And we'll look into the first small company that could be a beneficiary in the semiconductor industry, which is MIC Electronics. Now we'll look at the chart first. If we look at the chart on a 1 year time frame, we can see that the stock has been moving with a strong uptrend and with a strong momentum. And we can also see that whenever the stock has retraced back to the 50-day moving average, the yellow line here you see is a 50-day moving average. We can see that the buyers have come in and given support and have taken the stock in the right direction. So there was a strong move since the beginning of this year. And now the stock is consolidating in the sideways direction for the past 2 months. Since July, it is consolidating, which is a very good sign because stocks cannot keep moving like in a 45-degree angle continuously. They need to take a breather and then continue with the same trend. So this consolidation is actually a good sign that the stock is taking some rest and is then trying to move in the right direction. So we can see here there was a breakout. It may have had a strong upward momentum in June, July, and since July it has been consolidating in the sideways direction. Now it's currently retesting the breakout levels. We need to watch if the breakout level is held, and if the stock continues to move, it might move like this and then move up again, and this is also likely a possibility, but we need to watch, and because we cannot, it's an event in future, we cannot be certain that the stock will move in the upward direction. But the overall trend is showing that the stock is in an uptrend. Like if you see, if you connect the significant points, price points, you can see that the overall trend is still in an upward trend. So the overall trend is still upward trend, and it has been consolidating for the past 2 months, which is a good sign. The second company that we will look at is Moschip. So if we look at this chart, we can see that the stock had topped out at around 300 price levels, and since then it has been moving in a downward trend. So the stock has also not bounced off from the 50-day moving average, which is showing that there is not enough interest in the stock. And when it will get interesting is when the price crosses the previous high it made. If the price crosses the 300 mark, there will be more traders and investors who will get excited because they will think that the stock has started the next level or the next leg of movement. We can see something like in the previous price movement as well. When the stopped out at 168, it continued in the sideways or in a phase for a few months. And then once it crossed the previous high, there was a strong up move or strong momentum in the stock. We can look at it on trading view as well. Yeah, like I said previously, we can see that when the previous high was taken out, we saw a strong move in the stock, and we can see something similar if the stock tries to break out of this pattern. So there will be, if the stock tries to break out this levels, there will be some kind of a momentum in the stock. But if it takes out the 300 level, that was the 300 level, then there will be a strong momentum. So that's what I've captured here. If the stock is currently in a downtrend showing some weakness, but if it crosses 300 level, it will get more attention from the traders and investors. So this is another company that is involved in the semiconductor industry and one that you can add to your watch list. And this is also only listed in BSE since it's a very small company. And the next company that we'll look at is ASM Technologies. This is also listed only on the BSE index. Let's look at ASM Technologies on screener. So we can see that the stock has been moving in a strong 45-degree angle, showing that the stock is a clear uptrend and with a very good momentum. And we can also see that whenever the stock has come to the 50-day moving average, the stock has bounced off, showing that there is some buying interest or buyer's interest whenever the stock has retraced to the 50-day moving average. And yeah, this looks like it is in a very good uptrend. Yeah, it's in a good strong uptrend with a good momentum and strong support whenever the price has reached the 50-day moving average, as we saw on the chart. That's ASM Technologies. The next one on the list is Solex Energy. Let's look at it on screener. Solex Energy. So this stock has also be like it's showing that it's moving in a 45-degree angle, showing that it's clear uptrend. But in the last few months, it's been moving in the sideways trend. So if it crosses the 1400 levels, I think there will be a lot of interest again from the traders and investors, and they would think that okay, the stock has started the next leg of move up in the right direction, and that is moving upward. That is Solex Energy. The next one on the list is, so Solex Energy is also in a strong uptrend with a good momentum. The next company is RIR Power. Yeah, this stock has also had a recent breakout, and we can see that once it taken out the previous, like the from it emerged out of the large base that it formed, there was a strong up move or strong momentum, and it's quite far away from the 50-day moving average. We can expect the stock to retrace at least to the 21-day moving average or to the 50-day moving average. Let's look at it on trading view. We'll get a much more clearer picture. Yep. We can see that there was a large base that was formed for a few months in this year, and once it had taken out the breakout levels, it had retested it again here, and then there was a strong move where the stock has been moving in a parabolic way. So it's now currently the price is really overstretched because it's quite far away from the 21-day moving average, that is the yellow line, and the 50-day moving average, which is the here it is in the red color, and it's quite far away from the 200-day moving average as well, showing that it is very stretched. The price is very stretched. We can wait for it to retrace back to the 21-day moving average or the 50-day moving average before we take any positions. So that is RIR Power. This is also another company that could benefit from the semiconductor industry trend. The final company on the list is Spell Semiconductor Limited. Let's look at it on screener. So we can see that the stock had a strong up move in the first half of this year, but since then it has been moving in the sideways trend. It has been consolidating, and we can also see that there has not been enough interest when the stock has retraced back to 50-day moving average, showing some kind of weakness. But if it takes out the 250, if the stock price crosses 250 levels, then there will be a strong interest, like we have seen here. Like when the stock broke out from the 150 level, there was a strong momentum. Similarly, we can expect a strong move if the 250 level is crossed. So that's what I have captured here. Currently the stock is in a sideways trend. It might look interesting if the price crosses the 240 or 250 levels. And right now it's in a consolidation phase for the few months, like for the last few months it has been consolidating. Let's look at it on trading view. Yeah, we can see that it's been moving in the sideways trend. If it crosses the 240 or 250 levels, then it might look interesting for traders and investors. So these are the 6 smaller companies that could benefit from the semiconductor industry trend. You can add it to your watch list and follow look for any potential entries depending upon the systems that you follow. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe to this channel if you found some value in this.